Everyone. So today we're going to write a short MATLAB program to convert some units from metric like centimeters and Celsius into US units like inches and Fahrenheit. Let me pull up first the file and got it saved here. Convert conversions. So that's basically our problem for today. This is the one we're working on today. Before we even code anything, I just want to explain to you something really important because I know a lot of you might have never used MATLAB before or opened it. So let's talk about what MATLAB actually is. Think of it like your basically your own calculator that can actually teach to do math for you. So you're not just pressing buttons, you're kind of like writing your own math instructions. If you type an equation or create like a variable, MATLAB remembers it like x equal 5, y equal 3, and then z equal x plus y. It's like having your own calculator that can follow a whole recipe of steps one line at a time. But also in this video, I just want to do something quick to get your hands moving and see how it works in real time. But if you want to go deep into that, MATLAB has a lot of um, tons of documentation and examples online, like everything you can think of. So if you ever want to go, they want to do functions, graphics, simulations, they're on this website, mathworks.com, and hell. Also, if you want to get a 30-day trial, uh, you can grab it from here. Just go into this website and try MATLAB, download it, and then install, and you're good to go. It's super easy. So let's jump in. So I'm going to create a new script. I'm going to save it as main version.m. Now the cool thing is when you hit run, MATLAB just executes everything in the order you wrote it. So it will take some values, run them through our little formulas, and print the converted ones. And that's the purpose of this video. So for anyone, these variables that I'm going to be writing, they're basically labeled jars where we keep numbers, or we can reuse them or do math with them. So I'm gonna check we have to declare 4 variables. Call the first one cn equal 5. Give the value. We like labeling things, which at the end the program will allocate space in the memory. If you go, and I use semicolon just at the end, just to tell MATLAB, hey, do the math quietly and don't print it right now. Uh, that's it. Just a super beginner friendly stuff. So equal 10, 100. Double check. Yep. Now we'll print function. We'll print the conversions, and we use if printf. It means formatted print. It's just MATLAB's way of showing text nicely. So this first function will print the conversion from centimeters to inches, second one Celsius to Fahrenheit, the third one will print newtons to pound force, and then this one will do meters per second to miles per hour. So each of these lines holds a function, like cm to inch. This is a function. But function in MATLAB is just like a small box that does one job. You give it an input, it gives you an output. But before we click run button, we have an issue. So remember, we haven't written those functions yet. So if you're trying to run it right now, MATLAB will say, hey, I can't find them. And to fix that, we'll have to write functions separately. So we'll write each function in its own file because MATLAB requires that. Save it, and then we will end the function. If you're new, just remember the word function tells MATLAB this is a new function file, and this equation is the math part. It takes your value in centimeters and gives back inches. So now click save and move on to the next one. I have to do Celsius. Let me save it file. C2. All right. So that's the equation. Next up, we'll have to do Newton equals thing, Newton per pound force is 0.2 something. 2.2248089. Let me just copy that. So we multiply by that number to switch from newtons to pound. Next up, we have finally speed. Save it. Also got to be careful with capitalization because MATLAB is very strict on that. As you can see, MATLAB shows the result in the command window, and everything is printed neatly using a printf in 2 decimals, and just like we told it. And that's perfect. We've now written a full working MATLAB program that converts values from metrics to US units. We created variables and then just functions and printed everything cleanly. All right, if you get any red error, be careful with file name, typo, or capitalization issues. MATLAB is strict about those. And so that's it. This was your first real MATLAB project. And then again, It's very simple, clear, and you can learn a lot of things. Just follow the documentation.